Yo, channel like a young slayer, we dive into the Bloodline with Solo, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns, ringside collectible exclusive, Mattel Retros.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back at it again with another retro unboxing and review. And today we're back to the WWE variety from Mattel with the Bloodline ringside collectible exclusives. But of course, for your Bloodline needs, better hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, Ringside getting the exclusive tag team packs, I guess we'll call them. Not quite in this case, but close enough to be dangerous, I would say. And it's all coming up Mattel Retros as of recently, especially here on the channel, as we did unbox the Sherry, Elizabeth, Zeus, Hulk Hogan Rip, and the Royal Rumble ring with Brother Love just in the last week here so here on the channel. And now we're getting the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Bloodline 4-pack. That's what we're going to call this one here. Very interesting is it kind of feels like we're getting some modern characters from Ringside and maybe Mattel Creations, the classic guys. Could just be the way it worked out, but maybe they're tipping their toe back into getting current guys. As we do know, when the Mattel Retros came out, they did have some legends, but they also had a lot of current performers. Maybe they're dipping their toe back into that. Maybe just going to do the heaviest of hitters. You have to imagine we're going to get a Cody Rhodes retro. There's meat on the bone on that. Maybe another Rey Mysterio. I could see another 4-pack of maybe good guys or something along those lines. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But you won't have to wait long and see how we're going to do this review. Of course, we're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're going to start with the packaging, of course. Love the outer packaging on these. Just a little bit extra class, I always feel. Very skinny. I remember the first time we saw these, I said, how do they get all these in there? Well, there's a will, there's a way. There's 2 separate packs, and we'll dive into those as well. Quite the Bloodline family right there. There's my old buddy Jey Uso. Oh, me and Jey like this. Thick as thieves, yeeting all over the place together. We'll never forget it. Check out the video on the channel, of course. Solo, Roman, the Usos got their names down here. Classic WWE logo, we'll call it there. Official retro, got the listing there, of course. Same thing over here, but down low. WWE, Jibber and Jabber down here. And then on the back, look at that. You get that black and white background going on there. Is that the Rumble ring? What ring is that? Nope, just the WWE ring. But it's got the 4 characters in there. Ring not included, just in case anybody was confused there, of course. Give the old see you later, goodbye, as we do got the packaging right here. And we got the 2 separate 2-packs, which is pretty cool. Like I said, feels like tag teams. I guess no different than DX and X-Pac and DX and, of course, NWO. I want to say X-Pac. He's not his whole group, I don't think. He's a group of 1. But NWO and, of course, the DX packs, we saw very similar to these as well, as we do remember. Got Solo and Roman. We'll stick them over to the side. We're going to start with the Usos here. Uso crazy once again. We got Jimmy, we got Jey. We got them in retro form, and they're 2 jumpers. Now, here's my weird headspace on this one. I'm not a jumper guy. You guys know that. Longtime viewers of the channel know I'm not a fan of the jumpers. However, put my head back in the Hasbro days, I feel like if the Usos would have came out in their original, like, surfer Usos, face paint Usos, they would have been jumpers all day long. This era of Usos, a little bit disrespect. I'm going to say it, a little bit of disrespect. They shouldn't be jumpers. But there is a few people out there, like Todd in front from the couch. You wish everybody was a jumper. Everybody. Andre the Giant should have been a jumper. Giant Gonzalez. Tom in front of the couch thinks everybody should be a jumper. Mark Summers, you too? What? These bizarro world. 2 guys that don't know wrestling figures on the couch chiming in on a wrestling unboxing. Huh, very, very funny. Very funny. But got the Usos going on here. And one thing I didn't remember, maybe I forgot, and that could be true as well. Soft goods shirts on these. So we don't see a ton of soft goods in retros. We see some companies dabbling. I guess Hasbro dabbled back in the day as well with the Undertaker's jacket, but something you don't see a lot with retros, which makes them feel a little weird from time to time, but we'll dive into it. We'll see what's going on. Dare I say, we're going to see what all the fuss is about. But looking good on the front right there. It does come with the Day One-ish splash and We the One splash. Oh, very, very fitting right there. Looking very good. Then on the back, got the black and white instructions for the jumping if you needed it, of course. Got that going on. Jibber Jabber UPCs. Twin brothers, Jimmy and Jey, are the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history. How about that? They be the greatest tag team of all time? I can't co-sign that. I don't know. Maybe it's my age and where I grew up. I mean, there's probably some young kids out there right now that, Usos all day long, greatest tag team of all time. I guess you can't fault it. They are obviously very popular performers, as we know. And that's just the way it goes. It's you like what you like, you don't what you don't. Plastic Prison, Jimmy and Jay, ready to go, ready to jump into our hearts right here on the channel today. I do save the packaging on these, so off to the side, a gentle see you later. But let's get them out of the package here. Let's have them jump on out. Come on, guys. Show your jumping capabilities. Right there off to the side. See you later. And we're going to start with good friend of the channel, Jey Uso, once again. Just met him at a closed business function where we talked high-class business stuff, of course, and got a picture, and he was very impressed with my Ultimate Warrior socks, as we do remember. But Jey Uso looking pretty good right here, and I gotta say, this isn't terrible for a jumper. Out of the hand, it looks okay. Obviously, I'd prefer something else, but I've seen worse jumpers. I don't know if I've seen better. I don't know, so we'll put it at that. Now, of course, We The Ones, putting the one up right there. When I saw him, he said, Kyle, We The Ones. I said, yeah, We The Ones. And then, how about some eating? And then we yeeted all day. And then we got lunch. We had sandwiches and a bag of chips and a cookie. It was all individually wrapped. It was nice. Beautiful lunch. Jey Uso in the face, looking a little down in the dumps right here. I think this is at the dying end days of the Bloodline where he's thinking about leaving. A little bit down in the dumps right there. Got the red arm sleeve going on. Of course, tattoos throughout. Got to have those tattoos ready to go. Fist of Fury, white wrist tape on the other side. Red pants down here, a little bit of black. He's got those big old red shoes. Oh, everybody loves a pair of red shoes. They're dangerous, but we love the red shoes, of course. Nice soft goods shirt here where I think theoretically you could take this soft shirt off and you could put this on an elite figure if you wanted to. You can have Jey Uso, We The Ones with this one going on if you want to represent the Bloodline, or you could have solo career Jey Uso right here if you really wanted to. Once again, you get the tattoos going on, you get the jump in action. He's ready to just jump right into your heart if need be. Then he's got that beautiful rat tail and he dyed it red. Oh, how about that? A red rat tail, ready to go with that. He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. How about Jey Uso getting things done in the retro game this time? And as I did say, we could see a Cody Rhodes. I guess Jey Uso would be perfect to go with that Cody. Maybe it's just a modern Superstars 4-pack. I could see that in the future from ringside. We'll wait and see. But now we get Jimmy Uso. Now, got to get the most out of our molds, but at least they made some things different. And I think they really wanted to make everybody know which one was Jimmy, which one was Jay by using the hat on Jimmy over here. Got the black hair going on, of course, long in the back. Got the big old teeth showing off that dental plan. It's working out for him. Keep doing what you're doing. Brushing twice a day, I'm sure. We The Ones, the same shirt going on right here. You got the tattoos all over the place. Exact same body between these guys, though. Just a little bit different on the paint job, but it is the same, which, you know, they are a tag team, so I get what they're kind of doing. They're doing a little bit of that Rockers move, I guess, with a little different on the Rockers, though, as we know, is what it is. But yeah, he's got the jumping mechanism just like his brother. I mean, it's basically the exact same figure here. For good or for bad, better or worse, whatever you want to call it, it is what it is. And he should also fit on a ringside stand. So there you go. Looking good right there, the Usos. But now, the single performers, and I guess we're going to relive the Netflix debut main event here. Where's the Umafala? Do we got that going on? No, we don't. But we did get a Roman Reigns before. I will grab that one. I forgot about that till just right now. That was a rare boy back in the day for whatever reason. There was even a rarer version where he was missing his beard for some reason. So that was wild as well. But Solo, the newest performer of the bunch on this one here. We got Solo and Roman ready to go. Now, of course, these could be a feud pack or it could be their tag pack. You can choose your own adventure. Once again, classic WWE logo. Got all the artwork, the usual stuff on the package we saw with the Usos. You got the Solo Smash and the Fist of Acknowledgement. That's what I tell my wife. This is the Fist of Acknowledgement, Angie. And then I said, please don't hit me. No, maybe not. But there it is on the back. Got the black and white background. UPC, jibber jabber. What's it say about Roman and Solo? The tribal chief Roman Reigns appointed Solo Sikoa as the heir to the head of the table. So he was just taking Roman's spot. I mean, why should Roman be so mad? I told you were the heir, and then you left. You know, the way it goes, but we're going to pull it out right here. I'm going to whip it out. Going to whip out my Solo. That's what I'm going to do. Usually it's a Solo cup, but sometimes it's something different. Got the scissors here because we do got twist ties, Todd McFarlane. Keep that down in your notebook. He jots down anything, any figure that has a twist tie in it, just for research purposes, you say? Interesting things to research is, but Todd McFarlane got to where he is now because of little things like that. So when you call him crazy, don't call his bank account crazy. That's what I'm going to say. Plastic Prison right there, looking good. And we're going to dive in here. Dive in once again off to the side. See you later, goodbye. Gentle, see you later, goodbye. And we got old Roman, and oh my gosh, this Roman is wild. This is wild. He's got like a chimpanzee arm going on here. You know those monkeys in the zoo? They always have those really long arms, or maybe it's just an illusion, maybe a physical challenge, Mark Summers. I don't know, but it is long kind of dragging arms there. He's got a little of that going on. These are very, very long arms to the rest of his body. I guess he's just got really short legs. It's wild how his arm is way longer than his leg. So not sure I like that. I don't think this one beats out the original Roman. That was more Shield Roman, of course. But definitely interesting looking. And it does make sense to give him the old Jake the Snake Roberts pose. I understand that. The Ted DiBiase Hulk Hogan pose. Choose your own Hasbro adventure, of course. He just loads that bad boy up and bam, just hits you. Bam, bam. He's just loading that thing up, of course. Bam, bam. Just firing off rounds all over the place, especially with that red glove. Means more when you get hit with a red glove. It hurts more than getting hit with a black glove. I have been told. My days in the MMA gyms back in the day, I always found the blue glove hurt the most. Maybe that was just me. Maybe they loaded them with bricks. Who knows what they were up to in the gym back in the day. But those blue gloves, man, those things were tough on the old noggin. I probably got some CTE from that just back in the day. But very interesting. You got the tattoos going on. You got the black wrist tape. You got the Fist of Fury over here. But man, these arms are just too gangly, too long on here. And I'm not a huge fan of the head sculpt here. I get it's supposed to look like Roman. It's supposed to be, I guess, a little cartoony, but just missing something there on the Roman. I don't know if it's the forehead area. Not exactly sure what it is, but just missing the mark there. And it does feel weird to see Roman without a shirt. And obviously he wrestles without a shirt, has for the last couple of years, as we know. But this just looks strange with the huge, huge upper body and the smaller legs. It just makes it look even stranger than it already does. I don't know if I explained that right, but your mileage may vary, as we say. We do get the waist articulation. We do get the arms all the way around. You get a little head back and forth. You do get the action feature, of course. Black pants on him. You got the Tribal Chief logos down there on his black boots. Pretty much is what it is at this point there. He does, hopefully, fit on a ringside stand using discount code Kyle. Save 10% right there. Fits perfectly right there. And now we saved the best for last. I don't know about that, but we do got Solo Sikoa here. And actually, I do like this one. He does have, I call it the Kevin Owens body from the Mattel Retros, but I guess you could throw it all the way back to the Akeem body back in the day if you wanted to. You just kind of lean back like that. But I always did like this body style. I wasn't huge for the playability features. When I was a kid playing with my Hasbros, I never used the action features in my playing. I just didn't do it. So things like this were great because they were there, but they really weren't there at the same time, where some of the other action features get in the way. Looking at you, Nikolai Volkov, and your Kick-A-Lie, and all you Hulk Hogans with your kicks, those get in the way. Those would have drove me nuts as a kid trying to play because the leg would always pop up on you. But a body like this, you never had that issue really going on. Two Fists of Solo Fury right here. Works good, but would have liked to see the spike in one of those hands. I think that is a miss on that point. But I like the white wrist tape going on there. Very interesting. You get the painted on shirt for this one saying "We the Ones," where you could have got soft goods like we did with the other ones. I guess there was only so much budget to go around, I would have to imagine there. Street Champ on the back, of course. You do got some of that like tattoo style artwork on his pants as well. Got the high socks going on. You got the painted on knee pads. You got the black boots on him. You got the mohawk that might make Road Warrior Animal blush. Yes, it's true. Got a mohawk there. Got black on the sides. Got the good goatee. And I wasn't a big fan of the Roman head sculpt. I like these two Uso ones. I didn't like the Roman. I do like the Solo. So the Solo head sculpt looking very nice on this one here. Head back and forth, side to side. Arms all the way around on him. You do get that action feature, of course. And that's it as far as articulation does go. He should fit on a ringside collectible stand. Of course, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% once again, but maybe not. Solo might have to work on his hole game. He just thinks he's ready to be the Tribal Chief, but his hole's not deep enough yet. So unfortunately, not going to fit on a stand for whatever reason. But we do get Solo right here. We do get Roman right here. And we do get the Usos right here. We get the Bloodline in happier times. Have to imagine one day, it'll be years from now, I'm sure, but they'll finally get the original band back together. I have to imagine there's enough meat on the bone in the future for that. We'll see what happens. But of course, you got to bring out Sami Zayn as well, Sami Uso. We did get a retro from him back in the day. Wouldn't be shocked to see him updated in the future as well, as there's a lot more beard and a lot more hair in this day and age for Sami compared to this one. But you can get a little bit of the OG Bloodline going on here today with this ringside collectible exclusive 4-pack. So there it is, the Bloodline. What's your guys' thoughts? Is this worth a pickup for you? Pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. And of course, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course, now on TikTok. So for the Bloodline, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.